when I look into your faces and you look back at me and you say, that's my boy. And you say so because you raised the boy. You say so because you loved the boy. And you say so because deep down you know this boy loves you back.
This is Duma Boko, a leader with a mission to reshape Botswana's future. Boko stands at the intersection of hope and change.
Mr. Malema, can you please tell us, you are here, there's so much at home also.
Yeah.
Bofu has left, but here you are. Why was it important not to focus on internal issues, but rather to come here?
We are not having any internal issue. We are here to celebrate democracy in action in Botswana, and that there is no any other issue that is happening in South Africa which can destabilize the organization from coming to observe this moment and respect the people of Botswana. We come a long way with the president of Botswana, and we have gone through the trenches together, and we're not going to miss this opportunity.
On Jalimpofu, we haven't gotten your reaction properly. Is the EFF falling apart?
It can't fall apart because you can't destroy that which you have not built. It is our own child, it's our own baby, and we will decide what we do with it. The EFF is the future, and it cannot be destabilized by opportunism.
And President Zuma, your relationship?
I don't have any relationship with President Zuma. We are political contenders. He's a leader of a political party. I'm a leader of a political party. That's where our relationship starts and ends. Where we agree on issues, we'll share a common perspective. Where we disagree, we'll disagree respectfully. So.
Dumelang Botswana. Please be seated. President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa. President of the Republic of Zambia, His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. President of the Republic of Namibia, His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, Right Honorable Mr. Russell Dlamini. Prime Minister of the Republic of Mozambique, Mr. Andrano Malelan. Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Kithure Kindiki. Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. Paul Mashatile. Deputy Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Lesotho, Me Ntumeng Justina Majara. Deputy Prime Minister of the United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Doto Mashaka. Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, Mr. Ndaba Nkosinathi Haula. Your Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Botswana, Mr. Terence Ramnua. Speaker of the National Assembly, Ditapelo Rapid. Former President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Dr. Mokgweetsi Eric Kiabetswe Masisi. Former President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Lieutenant General Dr. SH0CKWAVES. Former President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Dr. Festus Gontebanye Mogai. All honorable ministers here present, President of the Court of Appeal, Me Ebuhotau, Deputy President of the National Assembly, Me Pushi Manyene, Leader of the Opposition, Mr. Dumelang Saleshando, Honorable Members of Parliament, Khosi Puso Gaboroni, Lemarara Otle, Permanent Secretary to the President, Me Emma Pelwetlet, Judge President of the Industrial Court and Justices of the Court of Appeal, Attorney General of the Republic of Botswana, Me Mako Mpeleha Abram, Judges of the High Court, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Baruti, Heads of international organizations, President of the Customary Court of Appeal, Commander, Botswana Defense Force, Mr. Placid Diratsagae Serokgo, and other service chiefs present, permanent secretaries here present, members of the media, performing artists, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. My fellow citizens, compatriots, and dear friends of the Republic of Botswana from near and far, I stand before you today and before God Almighty profoundly humbled. In our culture, a child is born to a community and raised by a village. It takes a village, sometimes several villages. A few decades back, a boy was born to the small village of Mahalapye. He played in those dusty plains, walked barefooted to school like the rest of the children, made friends, laughed and played, learned. He was growing, nestled in the safety of community, growing tall, growing big. But could he grow up? This question, happily, is not mine to answer. I leave it to the village, to the country, and to the world. I stand before you to celebrate the very foundation of the Republic: community, love, respect, Ubuntu. I stand before you to celebrate the esteemed and paramount office of citizen of the Republic of Botswana. I am because you are. You raised this boy. You nurtured this boy. This boy grew right before you. And it gives me pride, therefore, when I look into your faces and you look back at me and you say, that's my boy. And you say so because you raised the boy. You say so because you loved the boy. And you say so because deep down you know this boy loves you back. You now understand, if you didn't before, this boy loves you deeply. This boy cares for you. He is your boy. This is indeed a historic moment, most humbling and most sobering. It is one of those rarefied moments that can only be acknowledged in retrospect. It is a story baked into the history of this country from inception. Where this story will take us, only God knows. This story encompasses more than what one man can comprehend. It reaches far across the sand-baked sands of Karakubis to the forests of Kavimba, from the acacias of Oliphant's Drift to the shepherd's trees of Omawenen, from the plains of Mabule to the bridge of Kazungul. This is your story. Embrace it. Be a part of it. Acknowledge the role that you played and continue to play in its unfolding. Stand hand in hand and shoulder to shoulder in this hour of great blessing. It is with a deep sense of appreciation that I stand before you today, the living embodiment of your deep and true resolve. Together, we usher in a new political dawn. This inauguration colorfully and poignantly demonstrates the human spirit and its desire to live in dignity, in peace, with hope, and in unity with fellow humans. This desire is a powerful force for social reconstruction. You, my fellow Botswana, are the true architects of this day, a day that will forever be etched in the annals of our history and the history of Africa and the history of the world. This is Botswana. We have yet again become an intriguing as well as an instructive case study of democracy at work, not in abstraction, but for the world to learn from. The world watches with an eagerness, ready to see how the story of this beautiful country progresses. For nearly 70 years, our democracy remained unbroken, unproven, and untested. On the 30th of October this year, together, we tested this democracy in a novel way. We tested the peace and stability of our daily lives. We tested the liberty and security of every person in this beautiful land. Invigilated by the world, we waited for the outcome of our efforts. It is with pride and perhaps even a tinge of relief that I can proudly say we have passed this test with flying colors. We toiled internally and externally. We tussled with a decision that weighed the weight of 2.7 million people. It was not an easy decision. I know. Even now, a little voice lingered in the back of your minds, asking you, did I make the right choice? You will answer that for yourself in the next 5 years. That is the beauty of democracy. With confidence, I dare say to you, with the same care and diligence that you raised a young boy from Mahalapye, you will create the Botswana we all desire. I dare say to you, you have given me strength and hope, and I'm prepared to return strength and hope to you 1,000-fold. I dare say that to every person, young and old, that today is possible only because of the collective effort that went into yesterday. I dare say that everything is possible for you tomorrow. So my beautiful and joyous fellow citizens, I say to you, dare to dream about a brighter tomorrow, and let's walk there together. There is so much love in this country and in this world. If I could, I would invite all persons from all over the world to celebrate with us today. Our differences and our similarities are what make this life interesting and beautiful. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. To those that did not live to see today's propitious moment, today's overcast morning, we feel your presence in our hearts. This day is yours as well. Celebrate with us as we honor your contribution, having raised the many of us who remain. Your love was acta non verbal. Today, our country is claiming its space in a galaxy of stars, thanks to the statesmanship exhibited by our former President, Eric Masisi. Please give him some love. Please hug him in your soul. Please embrace him in your heart. Masisi, Botswana has set the example of a true democracy at work for the whole world to see and emulate. For that singular act, the former president will remain inscribed prominently in our hearts. Is written his name in flaming letters into the portals of eternity. The message I impart is that this is one republic, one nation under God. Lines are drawn in the sand and blown away by the wind. We cannot allow ourselves to be drawn into squabbles about where the line was and who stood on which side. The message I impart is unity, togetherness. We are the village that the future will look back to. and either praise or look back in lamentation. Let's send our roaring voices into the future to be the wind beneath our sails. Let's carry those who came before us, those we have today, and those who will come after us to greater heights than we have scaled. Today, let's continue to create a history that we will all be proud of. Kelona badiri ba ditso, kelona ba le rapetseng, kelona ba le dumetseng.
Gideon Boko is more than just a politician. He's a lawyer, human rights advocate, and the president of the Umbrella for Democratic Change, Botswana's main opposition coalition. Boko's journey from the courtroom to the political stage is a story of resilience, vision, and a commitment to the people of Botswana. Born in 1969 in Mahalapye, Botswana, Boko grew up witnessing the challenges of a developing nation. He pursued law at the University of Botswana and later at Harvard University. Armed with a world-class education, Boko returned to champion justice and equality in his homeland. Before politics, Boko made waves as a lawyer, taking on cases that challenged systemic injustice and defended civil liberties. His legal career became a foundation for his political philosophy. In 2010, Boko became the president of the Botswana National Front, BNF, and later helped from the Umbrella for Democratic Change, UDC, uniting opposition parties against the dominant Botswana Democratic Party. Boko envisions a Botswana that prioritizes social equity and economic diversification. He is vocal about reducing reliance on diamond mining and creating opportunities in agriculture, technology, and renewable energy. Politics in Botswana is no easy game. Despite setbacks in the election, Boko continues to challenge the status quo. His ability to rally support and push for electoral reforms has shaped Botswana's political landscape. Boko's leadership is a testament to the power of perseverance. It reminds us that change takes time, but with determination, it is inevitable. As Botswana faces challenges of youth unemployment, climate change, and economic reform, leaders like Duma Boko inspire hope. Whether you agree with his policies or not, his dedication to the people of Botswana is undeniable. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye for now.